Check, check. Ooh, yes. I love a good hot mic. Hot like fire. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Moving on, moving on, moving on. And what is up, everybody? I love it. It is a nice, beautiful day. It is unseasonably warm outside. Let's take that energy from outside and bring it in here. What is up, everybody? I love it. Thank you so much for being here for our next installment of Season 8 of Grace Weber's Music Lab. My name is B. Free, and I am the musical Swiss Army knife. Yes. I gotta say that more often so people know to associate that with myself. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, educator, and the host and program director of this wonderful program that we have here today. I am so happy to be presenting our special segment for Women's History Month. Get into it, yeah? Give it up for that one time. We have a wonderful collaboration that we have going on today with one of our local programs, and you guys are gonna get to learn more about this great organization and see some of the amazing talent that has been spurred from that as well. But before we get into that, I'd like to make sure everybody watching at home or anybody here for the first time knows what this is that you're doing. What exactly is Grace Music Lab? Why are we here? So, Grace Weber, a wonderful friend of mine, as well as a Grammy Award-winning singer, musician from Milwaukee originally, created this program with Greater Milwaukee back in 2017 as a way to create a funnel, a source of education and outreach, and a platform for local Milwaukee students, teens specifically, but also a way for them to learn about the different avenues of the music industry from people who are actually doing it. Because what better way to learn from about a job than somebody that's actually working in that job, right? So we have every month a masterclass where we bring in somebody who's a singer, a songwriter, a producer, a band, or maybe local arts organizations, anything that has to do with music and art in that facet, to talk to you guys about what they do. And we also give you guys the opportunity to ask questions about what they do. And more importantly, we have a platform for any teens, middle and high schoolers, to come up here and do their thing. And as you can see, we have a lot of stuff going on stage today, which means we're going to have a very rousing session. So I'm very excited to get into it, yeah. But before we do, I want to make sure that I want to thank our wonderful sponsors and supporters for allowing us to be here, which includes our program being presented by Hyphen, a Radio Milwaukee station, American Family Insurance, Daniel M. Sorf Charitable Trust, Colby Foundation, Humane Animal Welfare Society, aka HAWS, Ralph Evanroot Foundation, Waco Group, Marcus Corp Foundation, the NPS Partnership for the Arts and Humanities, and of course our community partners, which includes Ronald Reagan High School, Milwaukee High School of the Arts, Peak Initiative, Running Rebels Community Organization, and of course Girls Rock MKE. Yeah, give it up for that one time. Food support for this month's edition of Grace Weber Music Lab comes from Milwaukee's own Ian's Pizza. Yeah, providing a classic variety of vegan specialty slices and any one of their Milwaukee locations on East Side, Downtown, and Story Hill. More information at ianspizza.com. You guys ready to get started? Oh, before we do, I have on some really interesting gear, as you can see. This is our Music Lab merchandise, and we have a very special giveaway for every single lab. Every student that came through the door got entered into our drawing. So at the end of the session, please make sure you stick around and listen for your name to be called so that you can walk away with your own Music Lab merch to go and rock in this seasonally, whatever it was 70 degrees, 4 degrees, doesn't matter. It's gonna be all for good seasons, okay? So I'm very excited because for Women's History Month, we collaborated with a wonderful organization who is also one of our community partners for this season, and we are gonna be joined by their executive director, as well as some of their program affiliates. So let me give you a little bit of background information. Is she here? Okay, dope. First and foremost, Girls Rock MKE is a 501c3 nonprofit organization founded in 2013 with the mission of empowering individuals of marginalized identities and diverse experiences through music education and performance. Their music-driven programs develop leadership mindsets and skill sets, foster independent thinking, build self-esteem, and bridge cultural and social divides in a supportive community of peers and mentors who demonstrate it's okay to be who you are, okay? Our special guest, Mary Joy Hickey, is the inaugural executive director, the inaugural executive director of this program starting in April 2024, and longtime organization volunteer. A passionate community advocate and musician, she has contributed extensively to grassroots community orgs in Milwaukee focused on promoting women in the arts and music. She has also performed extensively in her music projects throughout Milwaukee, United States, and Europe, and reinvested this experience with the community through leadership with River West Film Fest, Girls Rock MKE, and as a co-founder of the Ladies Rock Camp program. Joining her today will also be the incomparable mother-daughter duo and participants in the Girls and Ladies Rock Camp's Nail Polish. Yeah, give it up, give it up. Formed in 2025, Emily and Felice, please pronounce your last name. Koju, thank you. I never want to butcher anybody's name. Koju blend J-rock, punk, and grunge influences into a sound that is as bold as their name. Everybody, please give a warm, rousing welcome to Mary Joy Hickey and Nail Polish from Girls Rock MKE. Come on and join me, ladies. Come on and join me, everybody. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm online. Hello, everybody.
I'm so happy to have you here. So first and foremost, I have the privilege, if you will, and pleasure of having been involved with both Girls Rock and Ladies Rock in a number of ways, whether it's been as a presenter, a program facilitator, all those sorts of things, special guest performer, and I have got to see firsthand the amazing work that has come from this. But this is some of our friends out here first time learning about what this is and how they can possibly stay tuned for their involvement or spread on the good word for anybody they know that might want to be a participant. So thank you so much for you all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So I have a set of questions that I have, and this is very much an open dialogue. I'll be asking them things, but if you all in the audience have anything, any burning questions whatsoever that you absolutely would love to hear from them, all you have to do is raise your pretty little hand, okay? And I will make sure that we get to you and we will get it answered. And this is a great opportunity for you guys to get firsthand knowledge from community advocates and musicians and participants from Milwaukee. So just keep that in mind. So I start all of our interviews the same way, and I can pose this question to everybody on stage. But if there's anything that I ask that you feel like somebody else is more versed to answer, you don't have to feel obligated. Everybody here is about 13 to 18 years old as far as our primary target of age and aspiring artists or people who are interested in music. Can each of you tell us what you were doing at their age, whether it was music or otherwise, if there are any specific musical experiences or instruments or things that you had that impacted the path that you led to where you are now? Some of you might still be this age, but like pretty much, what's your childhood been like as far as music and creativity that led to where you are now?
Do you want to start, please? Sure. We're going to have the youngest.
Yeah, I dig it.
So I am 12 years old, so I'm still in that age range, but
all the more better.
Yeah. During COVID, I wasn't going to school, and I was just raised by my mom and my brother, who was he was really little, so my mom was just watching him. So my mom was basically just in the downstairs, and I was upstairs. Mm-hmm. So when I was upstairs, there wasn't really anyone. So I had a drum set, and I would do a lot of drumming, and I would like to sing. And I also had a guitar that sometimes I would play. I literally had no idea what to do on the guitar, but I still just did random stuff. So when I was alone by myself upstairs during COVID, with no school, I was raised by music. So I think that's what impacted my music journey a lot.
I dig it. Can I just say, aside from the atrocities that came with the cocoa, that was the best thing ever, to just finally have time to focus on the things that we want to explore and create. And I love that music found its way to you in that time, despite everything else that was going on. How about you, Emily?
Yeah, and aside, she's been asking to participate in Girls Rock as a camper since she was 6 years old. So literally since that time period that she's talking about. When I was a teenager, I was maybe more of, I did Ladies Rock, so I didn't do Girls Rock. And I've heard Mary Joy speak about the program a number of times, and she kind of references people who maybe do Ladies Rock, and they were people who were really, really music adjacent as young people and really would have wanted to do it, but they just happened to be the person who just didn't have it in them to go start a band or like tell the boys they wanted to play bass or whatever. But all my friends played music, and it was something that both me and my sister wanted to do, but we kind of never got past that hurdle. But I learned to play guitar on my dad's guitar, and my sister like tried to teach herself drums, even though they wouldn't buy her a drum kit. And, like, that sort of thing. So when the program showed up on my radar, I was like, oh, me and my sister have to do this, because I knew that she was in the same place as me. She sort of foreclosed on that. And it's been amazing because it gave me so much, but it also gave me the tools that I can give her, which she just cited as very important.
Yes, like all this is continuously being passed through the generations. I dig it. And Mary?
I've been into music as long as I can remember. I think about this a lot, and we were talking about this earlier, of like the thing that you end up being passionate about. Like, where does that come from? Where does that spring from? And sometimes it's just always there. Mm-hmm. And music was kind of like that for me. Like, my first memory is like dancing to the Beach Boys, spinning around in circles in my house. And when I was like 7, 8 years old, I got really obsessed with like making mixtapes. Like manual cassette tapes. That was
recorded from the radio.
That was the technology at the time. Yes, I would record from the radio, and I would pretend to be a radio DJ, and then I would make these like mixed tapes of like my favorite songs and share them with my friends. And everyone was confused. Like, why are you into this? And it was what I was drawn to. I also started writing little songs at home. My grandpa showed me 3 chords on the guitar when I was probably 8 or 9, and I started writing songs. Also, I had a keyboard. I got a keyboard for Christmas, and all of those seeds were nurturing something in me. But when I was a teenager, it really became a refuge for me. I was different. I had a hard time finding my community, finding people that I connected with. I grew up in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, which is in the middle of the state, and there just wasn't a tribe of people that I easily fell in with, and so in that space, I took to music, and I took to songwriting, I took to teaching myself how to play guitar, and I didn't have anything like girls rock available to me at that time, but when I was 16, I did start my first band called Nobody's Housewife.
Hey.
I was like, wait for it.
Look.
And we played my first show on my 17th birthday for the Battle of the Bands, and we got 3rd place, and we were so proud. So it's just been this thread, and I'm just grateful that as an adult, I think it can be really easy to lose touch with that part of yourself. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity of being able to run a program like Girls Rock Camp and Ladies Rock Camp, where I can create a space where we can connect with all of our stories and our creativity. And I really like to think about it as a creativity incubator.
Yes. I love the fact that through all these stories, no matter how they started, it's kind of spoken to how music is just the same general refuge for everybody. So any organization or any space that allows people to really just like lean into that, I think is truly, truly amazing. So that's super great. I completely did not realize this microphone was like directly in front of you. So maybe you can just use this one and then we can let them have the wireless. I'm gonna go ahead and reenact this one again, just FYI. Cool, make it easier for yourself.
Check.
Cool. So we've been talking about the different orgs. So this is a great opportunity to dive a little bit more into the creation of Girls Rock MKE, what inspired it, and also how it relates specifically to Ladies Rock as well.
Sure. So Girls Rock as a concept actually started in Portland, Oregon, which kind of makes sense. It's a logical place for a radical liberatory music program to start. It was actually a graduate student's college project.
Wow.
And then I think that was in, the early 2000s. And then after that, it took off in cities all over the world. For Milwaukee, on December 12th, 2012, there was an initial kickoff planning meeting that I went to. And Val Lux and Ashley Smith were the two kind of instigators and founders of the Girls Rock Milwaukee program. Val owns like the Honey Pie and the Palomino and Comet restaurant group, and Ashley Smith was in the band Whips. And they launched it in the summer of 2013. I became involved as a volunteer, and I remember just crying at the first showcase of watching the bravery of these just kids getting up on stage and performing their original songs that they had written in 1 week. It's like, wow, this thing really works. This works to bring together a community and intentionally create space around writing music. And so after the showcase, a lot of parents and adults adjacent to the community were like, I wish this was around when I was a kid, and I wish I could do this. And so myself and some other core organizers were like, well, why not? Let's create an adults version of the program and tailor it to adult realities. So we made it a long weekend experience, so very condensed. But we launched our first camp in January of 2015. So we are, it's been 10 years.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And so now they work together. You know, we have parents that have their kids in Girls Rock, and then the parents try Ladies Rock, and then they come back and volunteer for Girls Rock. So yeah, it's an organism, a community. It's really exciting.
So everybody has a space, whether they are a young person that's looking to get into this, or whether they're an older person. And I don't mean old, but it's like nobody's old and still in spirit. But you know what I mean?
Yes.
I like the fact that everybody kind of has a place to belong, no matter where they fit in the spectrum of their development and creativity for that. Can you talk a little bit about what the camp actually looks like? Because you mentioned songwriting, you mentioned the showcase. Can you kind of pinpoint for any folks out there that are new to this, what does a typical Girls Rock and or Ladies Rock camp look like when you guys are running it?
Yeah, I would love to describe it and then have the two of you share your personal experiences from the camp. So Girls Rock is a day-long, so 9 to 5, and week-long camp experience. It's a day camp during the summer. And at camp, you arrive. We have some morning activities to get warmed up. And you have instrument instruction. So you pick an instrument. It's either drums, bass, guitar, keyboard, or vocals. And then we give you instruction on it. We meet you where you're at. There's no prior music experience required. And if you do have some experience on your instrument, we also have instructors to meet you there as well. And then you go into band practice time. So you're put into a band, and your objective is to write one original song by the end of the camp week. And you're assigned a band coach who works as a supportive mentor for you to help you develop that song. And then we also have a really exciting curriculum of workshops. It's so cool. We have a lot of different people that come into our camp, different community partners, and they lead you through specialty music workshops. We have leadership development workshops. We have performance, like how to get ready to perform on the big stage. We have a rich art curriculum. Our art director, Sarah, she's in the back there.
Shout out to Sarah. Hey.
Hey, Sarah. We have a lot of art projects, and a lot of our camp alumni have said that their creativity has really just been ignited in this like broad sense, because there's just a lot of different entry points, and there's a lot of crossover in creativity in the different arts. And so, yeah, we work towards developing that song throughout the week, and then on the Sunday after camp, we have a big on-stage performance where you get to perform your song at a public showcase. And this year we're going to be at Vivarium, the new venue on the east side.
Super cool.
So yeah, what else can we tell them about your experiences as campers at the camps?
Yeah. When I first went into Girls Rock, I was actually really scared. I was like, oh, we get a week to make a song and then we perform it? Okay. But seriously, when I went, it was so fun. I thought I was gonna like cry the whole week, but it was
happy tears, right?
Yeah, happy tears. Yeah, it was so good. Each instrument so amazing. The group so amazing. It's literally like a revolution especially if you're playing with a new instrument. And if you're like really attached to that one instrument, it can really give you a revolution in that one instrument, like go from like newbie to like experience type thing. Mm-hmm. And then also if you're just playing that one instrument, you also get a lot of experience with the other instruments because you play with them. So I went into for vocals, and I wasn't that good at drums, but I actually learned a lot about drums when I was there, even though I was newbie, and it actually gave me a lot of like, it made me want to play drums more. And seriously, it was like a whole revolution, and I wasn't paid to say that.
I promise. I didn't say no invoice.
I promised you.
I did ladies rock about 9 years ago, and I kind of decided on it as maybe a fun thing to do with my sister who lives out of state. When she was visiting, it just happened to be the same weekend. And I also secretly in the back of my head knew that she had the same thing in her that I did, which is this wanting to be close to this, creative community, but not at the time having the boldness to just go do it. And I had this secret ambition that this would spark some confidence in her. And at the time, I was a little more confident than her. So I was like, let's do this. And we did it. And it was awesome. And it was super fun. And I kid you not, it worked. My sister is in 5 bands in Salt Lake City now.
Oh.
She plays every instrument, and I do mean every instrument now.
Not you jump-started her music career. This is amazing.
Yeah, in her 20s. And she, at that time, she was in college. She just graduated with a linguistics degree, and now she's getting an MFA in film.
Wow, I love it. I dig it.
But for me, it just gave me, I didn't necessarily expect anything but a nice weekend and to, help, facilitate my sister's, experience in the arts, because I knew that was who she was. But I got a ton of stuff out of it that I didn't expect. I joined a band. It helped me through the hardest times in my life. I was able to do all kinds of crazy things I never would have guessed beforehand. And I got to, you guys are young, and there's a lot of programs for you guys right now, but when you get a little older and you're out of college, a lot of that stuff kind of moves away unless you move toward it. So it gave me a way to move toward it a lot more. And that's been really invaluable, because if you're this creative kid right now, you're still going to be this creative kid when you're 30, and just keep that kid in mind, because he's still going to be there, she's still going to be there, they're still going to be there, and they're going to want to do this stuff, and it just gets a little harder later. But not if you move toward it, you can get it.
Also want to say 30-year-olds are nothing but kids and bigger bodies. Trust me. We're all just we're trying our best. So having these avenues is definitely helpful. And I love that you had different expectations going into this, but you all kind of have the same outcome. I loved the time that I got to be as a program, I would say, because I got to help the Girls Rock do some things and showcase what I do with my music, but also help with some of the songwriting in the Ladies Rock camps. And it is really, really cool to watch and see people's creativity unlocked before you, and just know that they're in such a safe and colloquial space that's welcoming any and all of the ideas as they're brimming to the surface. So I commend you for creating that platform for everybody, for girls and gender expansive youth and adults in the city. With this program, what have been some of the, I would say, experiences or memorable success stories that stand out to you? And I would say, how has it impacted any of your participants coming through that you can say? And feel free to move this closer if you need to.
I just, I had this replay reel of all of the showcases over the years. Just watching the evolution from the start of the week of, there's campers that sometimes come in on Monday. And this last summer I had a camper that had locked themselves in the bathroom and did not want to go to vocal instruction. And by the end of the week, she was dancing front and center and so jazzed. And I think that's something that's really important about these programs, and specifically in the way that we have this kind of this end performance goal that you work towards, this push. It's this stretch for yourself. But at camp, we really work on not just the technical instruction, although you do get that, but it is very much about the mindset transformation of how do I get past whatever's in my brain, whatever's holding me back, whatever is telling me, that little voice inside, that critical voice that's you can't do this. You're not brave enough to do this. You're not good enough to do this. We confront that. We surface it. We look at it and we push it aside. And you're able to do that because you're in a supportive community. And so I think about stories of that transformation. And also, I think another thing that happens at our programs that's really memorable to me is that, there's a lot of spaces. So I'm a parent. I have a 7-year-old, and I sometimes go chaperone at a school, and there's just so many rules for everything. And I mean, when you come to Girls Rock Camp, we say we create a different kind of space, because what we're trying to nurture is creativity and authenticity. And in order to do that, we have to let go of judgment. We have to let go of some of the rules around how you're supposed to be. We have to balance it with respecting the dignity of others so that we can create a respectful community. But we really open up a lot of breathing room for you to explore who you are and who do you want to be. And what does that look like in a performance setting? And what kind of song do you want to write about it? And so I think nurturing that authenticity can lead to a lot of just like experimentation with who you are. If campers decided they wanted to be called a different name that week, we printed them a new name tag. And that's what we're going to roll with this week. And I think just really creating a space for people to really just be themselves and to like let down and then to be supported and loved by others. It's just like, it gets to such a core of humanity in my mind, of like, we just want to be seen and heard for who we are. And if we can create more spaces like that, we're going to create more songs, we're going to do more art, and we're going to find more fulfillment in life. And so we had, just this last week, we had the Ladies Rock Showcase here on this stage less than a week ago. And I think at the adult level, it's a lot of unlearning, a lot of messages and scripts that we've internalized over life. And then to see, just even in a long weekend, like what empowerment, what confidence can come out of dedicating yourself to your own creativity and like creating that space. And to get on stage, it's just, you just watch the transformation. And so it's so many micro stories over the years that just happen. So, yeah.
I love it. Give it up for that one time. Amazing. Making spaces and creating the places. So if anybody out there who's been watching here in our audience has any kind of questions whatsoever for Mary or for our duo, please feel free to raise your hands because we'll make sure I get to them. Anything at all? Anybody out there? Any thoughts? You like their shoes? Thank you. You have a question, or are you just saying you like the shoes? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
When did you guys start playing together?
Yeah, that was my next question. Go ahead. Yes.
Just a couple months ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, not very
Fresh.
long. It's sort of a, like, I don't know. I had noticed how much music had meant to me when I was going through tough times. And I remember when I was a kid how, again, music adjacent I was, how much I wanted to participate, but there were various reasons I couldn't, psychological barriers. And she had done Girls Rock that summer, and then it was kind of a nothing after that, as far as, like, she could play by herself, but if anyone who plays music knows it's really a different feeling when you're doing it with other people, and it's also a different skill set. You work with people and talk to people, and you have to be, there's all these things that you get out of it. That's not quite the same as playing alone upstairs. So I wanted to facilitate her continuing in that as much as I could. So we did Jam House and been trying to stay as connected to the program as possible. And this is kind of related to that. Like the participating in the program sort of inspired us doing this together recently.
Nice. Oh, she has something to add.
Yeah, so me and her just started playing together just like literally a couple of months ago, like maybe like a little bit after I participated in Girls Rock. Because before that, I was literally just, I was living with my drum set. I was living with it, but I wasn't really playing it. I would be like, okay, snare, sometimes when I was bored. But after I started, after Girls Rock, I started actually playing on it. And then I always thought I was bad, but it was literally just that I was literally only playing the drums. Like, imagine playing a song with only drums. That would not sound good. So I would maybe a couple times play with my mom and it would sound way, way better. And that's when I actually started like, oh, it's not that I'm bad at drums. It's actually just, it's only drums. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that this led to the experience of you guys being able to enjoy this together. I have come from a musical family as well. Like, both my parents are musicians, but I don't know if it would have been as cool to be in a group with one of them. But just a little bit that I've seen from like what you guys were playing earlier, and just like your respect and demeanor towards each other, like I can tell this is definitely something that's a really great experience for both of you guys. And so thank you in advance for sharing it with us and the world. Yes. So we've been talking about these amazing programs, and I know that you guys have annual things. For anybody that's interested in taking part, whether it's not this summer, I know you guys are a little bit full, or oncoming seasons, how are ways that any young artist can get involved with Girls Rock MKE, and what advice would you give to someone considering taking part?
I'll start with the advice first. I'd say if it's something that you're thinking about, come join us. We have a place for you. We are a community, and if you are looking for a place to meet like-minded teens, young adults, the whole full spectrum, we really have a thriving community, and we're doing a lot of events, and we're growing, so you are welcome with us. So that's my advice. So as far as what we have coming up, so we do have an information table in back there. So for youth, we do have a couple limited spots that we're opening up just for Grace Weber participants tonight for our session 1 of Girls Rock Camp, which is July 14th through 18th. And then the showcase is on the 20th. If you are an adult, we have our second session of Ladies Rock Camp, which is happening June 19th through the 22nd. Both camps are at UWM at the Helene Salazzo Center for the Performing Arts, so their music building. If you are somewhere in between, like, I'm interested, but I don't really want to be a camper, we also have a ton of volunteer opportunities. So a lot of times our campers will go through our program for a couple of years, and then they'll decide that they want to give back. And instead of being a camper, they want to come to camp and help bands develop their songs. And so we welcome you to come to camp and serve as what we call an ambassador. So you can come and work with, you'll be assigned to a lead band coach, and you'll work with your band to help them write their song. And it's a really cool way to develop your own leadership in music. We also have a lot of different community events. So Felice mentioned Jam House. That's actually a program we do in partnership with Arts at Large. It's free, it's open to the public, it's all ages. And it's on Thursday, April 10th from 6:30 to 9. And you come on down to the Arts at Large building, and we lead you in kind of this open experience to music. You can come up on stage. You always wanted to play drums. You can come on up and start playing drums. You can start playing guitar. We had a stand-up bass there last time. You can experiment with playing stand-up bass. It's meant to be this like organic, low entry point into experiencing and experimenting with music. So yeah, we have a ton of different volunteer opportunities as well throughout the years, different events. If you just want to come down and if you want to come volunteer at our showcase events and just see the energy and, be in community with other people that are passionate about music, we have that too. And we have a lot of community events coming up that are still in development. So just connect with us on social media and website. We have a newsletter. And you can reach out to me at any time. I'm the one that responds to all the emails, and I would love to hear from you.
I know what it's like being a one-man champ. I have to respond to the Instagrams and the emails and the newsletter and everything. So kudos to you for wearing all the hats, okay? So Emily and, oh my God, don't tell me. Why? Felice. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Emily and Felice, what's next for nail polish? No, like as far as like what you guys hope to like achieve, I guess with the duo, or if you do have anything coming up besides today.
I want to definitely play more. Like I wanted to like make a bunch of songs, and I was sad that I could only play 2 here. So after today, I definitely want to make a band camp. Probably add to our Instagram. Definitely make more songs.
Yeah.
So that's for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're cool to open for whoever. Punk band, I don't know. Yeah, we could probably do 10 minutes tomorrow, 15 to 20 minute opening show in a month, and then by summer, like, we'll be on your bill.
Let me say too, we have a lot of artists and musicians already in the audience, and some of them you'll see in a moment, but this is a great opportunity too to connect with other like-minded individuals and other Milwaukee-based artists too, because you guys can put a show together yourselves. You know what I mean? Like, if you like what you're hearing and seeing, maybe you can come to Mary and be like, hey, I do want to come volunteer or see the kind of art that's coming from the camps, because maybe you might get inspiration from some of those other acts as well and do your own thing. The possibilities are definitely endless. So,
or we could build like a show together. We were joking earlier tonight that like Girls Rock could be their record label.
Oh,
listen. We do a lot of community shows throughout the year, and so if you come and form a band at our camps and then are still playing together, we're looking for you. We set up a lot of opportunities throughout the year to give you a platform. That's a part of our mission. So we're open to collaborations of all kinds.
So guys, please do make sure that as you're here in the space that you do visit the table in the back to get more information about the program. Thank you so much for also opening the limited spaces to our folks here. So if you are here and you're interested in joining that Girls Rock session, then you have that exclusive chance to do it. So please make sure you get into it all right? Where can they find Girls Rock MKE on socials?
At Girls Rock MKE.
And that's their Instagram and the Facebook as well. And then also the website URL?
girlsrockmke.org.
Nice. And then Nail Polish, do you guys have any socials or anything that you're able to share?
We have a Instagram. What is it called?
Nail Polish Band.
Hey, it's easy to remember. But as I also encourage folks, you're here now. So as you're in person and also after lab, talk to these folks. Make sure you exchange info. Dialogue, communicate, and network with your friends, okay? I'm so excited because now Nail Polish is going to give us a little bit of taste of what they have put together from their experiences in both Girls Rock and Ladies Rock. And we're going to transition to that. So, please give it one more time for Mary Joy Hickey, Emily, and Felice of Nail Polish, Girls Rock MKE. Cool. So I'm going to ask our volunteer friends to come help us move these chairs out. And you, Mary, can go have a seat in the front and take that wireless mic with you. Yeah, they're going to help us. You don't have to pick it up. I know, we got plenty of hands. Give it up for our volunteers, everybody. This is the most we've ever had in the history since 2019. All right, so as we've been saying, Emily and Felice have formed their duo, their mother-daughter duo, based on their experience and just having the collective shared interest in music that was primed from them participating in both of these respective camps. So they're going to showcase a little bit of their art as our featured performers for the evening. So you guys, please make sure you guys get into it, yeah? Well, that is a boomy bass. Getting things all set. And then after that, we are going to transition to our teen open mic. So if you are one of those performers, then please make sure you get yourselves ready.
Yeah, that's good. All right, you ready? Good?
Yep. All set? Okay, give it up for Nail Polish, everybody.
moving with you. Move faster, move as fast as you have ever moved, and it thinks it knows what you're gonna do.
Absolutely, yes. Woo!
All right. We got another one for you. You good?
You know it's getting real, taking the coat off.
Yeah. Yeah, hot. All right. Oh, mama, just so you know, I was running with the bad kids. I just never brought them home. And granddad, I'm letting go of all my selfish little feelings. You would never let me show. So you can no, 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 no. I always say no, 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 no. When you wonder, no, 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 no. Know what I mean when I say sweetheart. I ought to say that's so much of what I say and do I'm not able to explain. And sweetie, what do you feel with your eye against the keyhole and the door against your ear? So you can hear what I hear. And I'm here, and I'm gone. I'll run in circles, I'll kick up dust. It'll never settle till the hard rain comes. Fill my cup, I'll make it up. If you can break me, honey, then honey, just break me up. So you can see how the pieces break clean. And you can know what I mean when I'm broken up. And I say no, 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 no. When you wonder, no, 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 no. Why I keep saying no, 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 no. When I'm broken up, when I'm broken up.
Were these originals? Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys give it up one more time for nail polish. Absolutely, Oprah. That was amazing. Oh my goodness. You were killing it, Feliz. Oh my gosh. It is hard to be that ambidextrous. My goodness. Oh, you guys, I'm going to let them come down and join Mary. You guys can actually sit a little close to the front if you like. I know it's got reserved signs, but you can sit there. Trust me. You got used to. Yeah, feel free. Yes. So we're going to transition to our teen open mic, y'all. Make some noise. So this is the segment where we have our wonderful middle and high school students come and do their thug dizzle on the stage. And they are going to be showcasing a variety of talents. And our wonderful guest friends here are going to be watching with us. And then after each person is done, after each act is finished, they can share any constructive or helpful or encouraging advice or just feedback about the acts that they see. So I have one rule. And one rule only for the people that come on this stage. And what is that rule? Somebody tell me.
Everybody's a star in their own right.
Yes, let's go, Jackson. Everybody is a star in their own right. Can you say everybody is a star? Which means every single person that graces this stage, pun intended, needs to be treated as such, okay? Because it is very, very trying. It's scary, right? It's lights up here. It's first-time performers sharing their craft with us, so they deserve to have as much respect and love as possible that you would want to dawn upon to you, okay? So reciprocity is the game and the name. So make sure you are showing everybody some love. And our first student coming to the stage is a return performer who is a senior at South Division High School. You guys, please give it up for Destinny Thomas. Come on down. Come on down. Say, come on down. Say, come on down. Say, come on down. It's really funny because I'm like, I know they don't know when they're going up. Like, I usually just be like, be ready. Because I have my desired order. Sometimes people don't. I had somebody that was going before her, but they're not here. So I was like, okay, well, now we're going to move on. But it's fine because I think it's a good experience to have being going in any kind of unpredictable order as well when you're performing. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to what? Get ready. All right, you get into it, yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Cool. Is that close enough for you? All good?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Welcome back. Is that mic close enough for you? You gonna be all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, bet. So for our friends who are out here in the audience, seeing you for the first time or watching at home on the live stream, why don't you tell us your name, a little bit about yourself, and what you're gonna be doing today?
My name is Destinny. I'm going to be singing and playing guitar. Oh,
What are you gonna be singing for us today?
that is the question.
Yeah. Is it a cover? Is it an original?
It's a cover. I don't know. I had two of them, and I just had to make up my mind as I walked.
What you gonna
here.
do? I feel you. Well, whatever you're comfortable with, we are gonna be happy to receive. This is also your second time performing here at Greater Milwaukee Music Lab, so happy for that to be back. And yeah, you guys, please give it up for Destinny Thomas. just say, there was a difference between trying and doing, and and that was very much the latter. That was beautiful. Our friends, any feedback you'd like to share, Mary?
Your voice is stunning. I could listen to it all day. And your lyrics, too. I mean, they hit me right here. I can tell how much vulnerability you're putting into your songs. And please keep doing that, because that's the power of music, is that it can hit the humanity in other people and can really be the difference in how they move through life. So thank you for touching me today.
Absolutely. How long have you been playing? Yeah.
Like a year now.
A year? That's only a year of tutelage? Are you self-taught or you take lessons?
I take lessons
Okay, nice. And then the singing, you've been singing your whole life?
since I was like 4.
Nice. So your whole life, yeah. She's like, was that an original or you said it was a cover? Who was it a cover by?
Grace Vanderwall.
Oh, we got a lot of grace in here. I like it. That was beautiful. I wouldn't have even known. You made it your own. You very much made it your own. And like you said, it was something very just hauntingly beautiful about the way you drew everybody in. And I'm so grateful that you shared that with us today. And you're here with Running Rebels, correct? Shout outs to Running Rebels. I am. And also shout outs to Ian for the sound. I heard the echoes, and you guys are getting 5-star treatment up here. Okay, this is a professional stage. So please put that on your resume. All right, you performed at Radio Milwaukee. All right. What for our friends who want to keep up with you and your music or what you're doing? Where can they follow you at?
Instagram, T_Desi4.
And then, of course, obviously, if you like what she did, please make sure you give her the props when she comes off stage, and make sure you change information and all that. Anything else you want to share? I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, just that was beautiful. I wasn't here at the last one, so when your voice came out of your mouth, I was like, holy. Whoa.
Absolutely. I dig it. You guys, please give it a one more time for Destinny Thomas. She was like, I am trying, but not really I am doing. I look. This person coming to the stage now is, I believe, a first-time performer. Because if they join us in the audience, that's been great. But it's my first time seeing them up here. So we definitely want to show them some love. He's a senior at Lake Country Lutheran High School. He's going to be giving us a little bit of the keys and vocals. So please give it up for Aaron Bronner. Hello there. Good. How are you? Yeah. Go ahead and get yourself comfy. Yeah, you can talk to me once you're set up. I also want to take a moment to shout out Music Go Round Greenfield, who is a wonderful organization here in the city for your music and instrument needs, who also wonderfully donated this keyboard to us a couple of seasons ago. So shout out to them.
Can I add that they're also a big sponsor of Girls Rock Milwaukee, and we love Music Around Greenfield.
We do, yes. 75% of my music equipment in my house comes from there. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. So for our friends who are here and you're here for the first time on stage, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're going to be doing today?
Sounds good. Hey, guys, I'm Aaron Bronner. So I'm a pianist, and I'm a vocalist as well. I'm going to sing an original song I wrote. And do you have the background track you said? Or no? Because I think... Yeah, that one. Thank you. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So I produced it as well, so I have the instrumental going in the background. So I just wrote this song. It's called Out of Time. It's about just kind of like feeling like life is just going to go too soon, and you just want to do as much as possible. So I wrote that just like, because I know I'm still like 18, I'm young, but I still feel like time just flies by. Like, so I just wanted to write
especially
about
this being your last year in high school and
Right,
everything.
yeah,
Also,
exactly,
new
yeah.
transition point. So
Right,
I'm
yeah.
excited to hear what you've created, and you guys are going to get into it and give it up for Aaron Bronner.
It's been so fitting.
child again, but I can feel the spirit. Yeah, I know I'm flawed, 'cause every day I hear it. Sin comes with the cause. Okay, hell, I fear it. Right now I'm lost. The crossroads lead the clearance. Out of time, I start to lose my mind. How can I decide if this life is mine?
I was like, "What? You got more? I don't know what's going on." I have a ton of things to say, but I'm going to turn it over to our friend Mary first.
That was stunning.
Yeah.
So you wrote that back
I
track?
did, yeah. Sorry,
That-
the piano wasn't, yeah, it's like cutting in and out, so I was just like, no. I wrote the instrumental, yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
It takes so much to just weave together the different parts of the backing track with your piano part, with your vocals. I mean, that's visionary.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course, thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, please give it one more time. Indeed. What did you produce the backtrack with?
Ableton. is what I
Ableton?
use, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so if you got any other producers out there in the house, I know I got one. I'm
There you
looking
go.
at one. That. I don't even know where to start, honestly, because your voice is unsuspectingly beautiful. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Because, because you're so chill. You know what I mean? Your demeanor is just so like, yeah, hey, I'm here, blah, blah. And then it's like, I'm like, I was over there, mouth agape. It was amazing.
Thank you.
I love the orchestration. The orchestration of this entire piece is beautiful. And this kind of thing is really taking a surge right now. It kind of reminds me of Jake. The guy from TikTok, the Golden Hour.
Yeah, right.
It's literally got the same kind of like devices and choices of like, but I love the fact that you found a way to highlight and feature both voice and piano in their own facets. Like, I love the accidentals you were adding in there, the chromatic stuff. Ding, 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 ding. That's
loved
tough
that, too.
stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That's not like average ear type Johns. You know what I mean? Like, it's really amazing. How long have you been playing piano?
For like 9 or 10 years, so a long time.
Are you
Yeah.
self-taught or you take lessons?
I took lessons, but then I started like learning by ear, and it's
Yeah.
like on YouTube and stuff. So yeah.
I bet. That's what's up. You
Yeah,
take any
thank
vocal lessons or that's
No, I want to in college though, for sure.
Okay,
Just
that's
yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Thank
Is this song available for streaming or is it?
No, actually, it's kind of a demo. So this is like the first time performing it, and I
Do
just recently wrote it. So
Listen,
thank you.
first time exclusive.
Yeah.
Do you have a Bandcamp page?
I have like YouTube.
You should make a
So-
Bandcamp page, which is another platform for creatives and artists. But I think it's a lot more direct to consumer because you don't. And same thing with SoundCloud. Put the demo up. Seriously, record it.
Thank you.
That was my other piece of advice. In-ears. Have you ever performed with in-ear monitors before?
I have not. No.
Are you familiar with what that is?
Yeah, where there's like ticking in your
Yeah, I think with a song, with whenever you're doing, it doesn't matter how well things are going. Like, monitors are not all created equal,
Right.
depending on the space that you're performing in. Right now, everything was cool and low, so you can hear, and it's right next to you.
For sure.
But if you're ever in a situation where you may not hear the track and its tempo, having the track playing already in your ear as you're going along with that will keep you right in sync, no matter what kind of performance environment you're in. So that's my definite piece of advice for this particular song. So I would start practicing with that so that you can be prepared for whatever scenario you're going to be doing this in, especially once you get to the major stadium tours and stuff. Like, let's perform songs perform first time Great Music Lab, y'all. And be like, So, no, that was really, really great.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Where can they find you if they want to keep up and find them when you put up the song on Bandcamp?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So on YouTube, I go by AJB Piano. It's my initials. And then on Instagram, I have it's also AJB Piano. So either way, yeah. Thank you.
And that's actually smart because I say it all the time. If you want people to find you, make sure all of your social handles are the same.
Right.
You don't want to look for AGB and over here it's 421-414 Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Because like, are these the same people? I don't know. I'm going to go over here. Like, that's actually a really good advice. All right, you guys, please give it up for Aaron Bronner. Amazing stuff. I'm just so honored that you guys have come to this stage and this platform to share your first time compositions and performances with us. This is the place for that. This is what we're doing in Girls Rock, and we're creating this place for you all to just do whatever you feel and be supported while you're doing it. So I'm super happy with that. Speaking of which, welcoming back a many-time performer, should I say, who has graced this stage a lot in various capacities, whether it's been acoustic, electric guitar, or piano and voice. You guys, please give it up for Ellis. Come on down. That was like Rock Pachelbel Cannon. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. You?
I was just killing time. You're totally fine. Cool. So as I mentioned before, we have had the pleasure of welcoming us to the stage many a time. But for anybody who is out there for the first time, I'll let you introduce or reintroduce yourself to folks, talk about your background and what you're going to be doing for us today.
Hold up.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Sometimes guitars aren't nice.
I know. It's a temperamental thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this thing does not want to cooperate. Anyways, so hi. You've probably heard, for anybody who's seen me perform before, you've probably heard me introduced as Emily, but I'm going by Ellis now, so, yeah, cool. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Anyways,
where do you go? So I didn't mention like your school or grade or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not in high school. Anyways, I live, north of Milwaukee, and I've been to quite a lot of these, and they're very fun all the time, especially when you're prepared, which is why I'm performing an original today.
I love it. And you are in 8th grade, correct?
Yes.
Yes, dope. All right. Now, I know this is going to be awesome, and you guys are going to be in for a treat, and we're going to hear an original today, so you guys please give it up one time for Ellis.
Woohoo! Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Okay. I gotta get a pic, but while I do that, I did get to perform this song in Austin, Texas, which was really cool, at an open mic, and I was really happy about that. And hopefully I can tell a bit about it later.
Was it for South by Southwest?
Huh?
Was it during South by Southwest?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was some open mic. It was actually at this place called the Buzz Mill. Very cool venue.
Nice.
Would recommend going to it. But yeah, basically the way I introduced it was, hi, I'm Ellis, I'm really short, and this is a song about 2 pairs of shoes I had back in the day. All right. Black shoes off brands, stars on white vans, this is where the curl of your dreams becomes a kid again. Real men are trends, my favorite bands, end it all on stage because discomfort is a weapon. And I found the smartest people misspell all their words. What qualifies as anti-heroism these days? Say your name's duality, champagne with an aftertaste. Do they realize that those namesakes are the same thing? And I've read the catechism, failure and this auction I've been in. I couldn't find a reason why we should condemn mindlessly agree. Bloodstained band-aids, nosebleeds, headaches. I don't watch the news no more. They're all the wrong kind of extreme. We fight wars on peace and deny belief. I intend to disappoint our fathers who did finally have nightmares or sex. The night will pass us anyways. But if you don't mind, I'd hate to focus on this time. Oh, please, I've watched this my whole life. I know these kids actually die. I want out, they scream my suicidal idiocy. And I've read the catechism, failure and this auction happening. I couldn't find a reason why we should condemn a little kid. Sing it, but watch your tone while you're singing to me. Face it, the angels mindlessly agree. Mother Mary, save us. Substitute this heritage for everlasting love, more than a mother. I know not half of what she does. Mother Mary, save us. Maria Goretti's death was a pity. Don't you think it's time we draw the line, set some boundaries?
Mary.
I have a question. Are those bats on your fretboard? Or birds?
I wish. They are birds.
They're birds?
Yes.
Oh, they're so cool.
Bro, I got this guitar as a Christmas present. It's like the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And it's so cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I have bats on my fretboard of my bass, and I was like trying to check it out. Like,
Very nice. Very nice.
cool. I have another question.
Yes.
Do you play your songs with other people? Like, do you have a band?
Yes, but they live in Ohio.
Whoa. Not you. Not what? You're a national act?
I've played with one of them before.
Yeah.
Wow, because I loved how like heavy and dynamic your song was. Like you used dynamics so well where it got really quiet, and then you used syncopation really well to like build like a groove to it, and then you get really loud like when your voice like soared. It was incredible. And then you brought it back down at the very end, and then ended on a hanging note. Ooh, that gave me chills.
Cool.
I could see you just like rocking with a band and just rocking people's faces off.
For sure.
So
Thank you,
kudos.
Maybe at the Vivarium
One day,
or
one day.
something. Yeah, absolutely. Anything you'd like to add, Emily?
Oh, I just think that next birthday or Christmas you should ask for a distortion pedal.
Yes. Let's get this thing going.
I was practicing this on an amp that had a really cool distortion setting, and then I was like, well, let's hope and pray. But
So we're manifesting that for the next Christmas present installation.
Yeah.
I dig it. Well, I have nothing but amazing feedback all the time because I'm just so grateful that we found you. You know what I mean? Because you came to us at the beginning. Was it like last season that you joined us, season 7?
yeah.
Yeah, and then
I
just
don't know what month
it was like
though.
sometime midway through, but then
So I
you
did the Sam Guyton.
Yeah.
Was there. It was so exciting.
But you also that was like second half then. But so that's been like about like roughly a year, but a season and a half, and each time it's just been so great to see your incremental development. Yeah, and I know because you've been here too. And for all of us who've watched, and I think that's inspiring to us, to other people, to other young artists as well. Like this is something for that. Look at what happens when you utilize like these platforms and these opportunities and showcase the space and it's just really cool to see the development of your personality, but also your original ideas and how you display them as such in your music. Because you've done covers, you've done this and that, but hearing like your original voice and thought really starting to come together is truly an honor. So
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you
absolutely.
So
thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Yeah,
now,
amazing.
my same question: when is this gonna be on record? So we can be out in our car.
Fabulous. That is not my knowledge.
I will say also, Ellis was also the recipient of one of our giveaways in the January Music Lab for Genesis Renji with the free studio recording. So
I did that.
Yes.
And we're hopefully going to see him again.
We got some dope pictures from that. So maybe this might be a good project for you to work on that with Genesis, huh? Planting that seed. Absolutely. For anybody out there catching you for the first time, where can they follow you at?
Super Cool Jazz Hands on Instagram.
I love it. You guys, please give it up for Ellis.
Made that name.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, your song was so amazing.
Thank you.
Like honestly,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna just come here and perform and then just be on my phone all the time after that. But no, like literally all the songs, like especially yours, so amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Super dope. Maybe we see some collaborations happening between Nail Polish and
You are
Ellis.
quite a good drummer. I would like to say. I noticed how your like glasses fell off at one point while you were drumming, and you're like, I was like, bro, how is she doing this?
I dig it.
My arms hurt so bad.
Yeah.
But you kept going, which is the tool of a professional.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like halfway through the first song.
Yeah. You know, I love it. You guys, give it one more time for Ellis, everybody.
Guys.
Woo! Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. We got 2 more people on this. We're going to rock it out. Bringing to the stage next is also a return performer, but I think this is my first time seeing him in this capacity. He's going to be giving us some uke vibes, so that should be interesting. You guys, please give it up for Raul Anguiano. It broke. Oh, okay, but you got something. Come on down. Okay, you got a patch cord? Aux cord? Yeah. Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, we got you. Come on down. Raul is a person of many talents, you guys. I have seen, I think every single time that he's joined the stage, he's been playing and doing something different, which is amazing. So I'm going to let him tell you guys a little bit about himself and his background and what he's going to be sharing with us today. How you doing, friend?
I'm doing all right.
Welcome back.
It's nice to be back.
Yes, you are. I appreciate it because you're like, my uke broke, but I'm still going to come and rock out and do what I need to do. So thank you so much for being here with us today.
My ukulele literally broke when I was over there.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Ellis's dad is the one who took me all the way.
It is a pretty temperamental instrument. So hopefully you can get it. It's a string?
Yeah, the string was like coming undone.
Yeah, hopefully you can get it fixed up. But if you need to find some strings.
I appreciate her dad.
Yeah, shout out to Ella's dad. I was going to say, you need to find some strings. I'm sure music around. It's a great place for you to go check them out. Get into it, yeah.
Well, if I'm a little bit rusty today, I broke
What's going on here?
My friend was protecting the snacks at all costs and shut a door with his full body weight on my finger. My finger broke yesterday, literally. He's sitting back there. If y'all don't.
The culprit. The culprit responsible for your rock star injury. This is crazy. Okay, we won't put him on blast no more. For anybody out there, tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you're going to be doing today.
Today, I'm going to be playing a song by Sullivan. It's called 24 Horas, which translates to 24 hours in English.
Nice. Also, go ahead.
Huh?
I was going to say that you're a sophomore.
Oh, yeah, I'm a sophomore at Milwaukee High School of the Arts. I'm also self-taught on all the instruments I play. I play piano. I've been playing piano since I was 4 years old. I've also played guitar for 2 years, taught myself how to play, I have ADHD, that helps a lot to remember stuff.
Every person I know who's got ADHD is a creative in some capacity. So you are in good company.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see you showcase your gifts today. You guys, please give it up for Raul.
crimpers. No puedo más con este amor. Me desprecias porque no soy mejor. Mi soledad ya se empeoró desde el momento que tú te vas. Y es que yo siempre te voy a amar, pero tú solo me harás llorar y llorar. La oscuridad me controló. No hallaré la luz, estoy solo. Tu carita bien hermosa, pero por dentro traes todo mal. Y es que yo la luna te fue a dar, pero tú solo me harás llorar y llorar. 24 horas son las que paso solo en mi cuarto. No aguanto el dolor. No es lo que causaste, pero sé que no importó. No se te borró todos los momentos. Tu carita bien hermosa, pero por dentro trae todo mal. Y es que yo solo te quería amar, pero tú todo me negabas. 24 horas son las que paso solo en mi cuarto. No aguanto el dolor. Thank you.
Hey. Let's go. Joy.
Does your finger hurt right now?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
I was watching you strum, your intensity. I'm assuming you play with that normal intensity, but I was watching your finger. I was like, oh my gosh, but you're not letting up at all. And I think that speaks to the need to create and to express ourselves no matter what.
It's pulsing right now, but it's fine.
Oh my gosh. Well, I loved that you still got up and played played intensely, and I loved how it was mesmerizing. I found myself just lost in a world, and then the way that you used the triplets was just, it got me every time. So thanks so much for just sharing with all of us today, despite a broken finger that's pulsing right now.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt as bad as it did yesterday. I didn't go to the hospital or anything.
Oh, goodness. You treated that yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I took medical classes for 3 years. So
What?
That might not be
My
a
aunt's a
self-taught.
nurse. My aunt's a nurse.
Oh, okay.
She taught me.
What in the Aurora Medical Health Center is this? Go ahead.
I can't play violin no more,
Man,
though.
Yeah.
Tony Iommi was missing those same fingers, so you'll be in good company.
Dig.
The splint doesn't work out. When you were playing, you mentioned ADD, and while you were playing, I felt like I could, like she said, it's mesmerizing. I could kind of perceive you being in the zone you were in and that place you were in, and it was really cool to see. Super nice, super good.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved how your song was in a different language. Like that's actually so cool. Like I wasn't expecting to see anyone who could speak 2 languages here.
I speak actually like 7 languages. But
Oh dang. Oh okay.
Talk your stuff, sir.
You're flexing on us.
Right. Exactly.
Duolingo is a great app.
Oh my. Didn't
Yes,
Duolingo
go.
die?
Huh?
Didn't he die?
He's back.
Oh, okay.
Also, Google Translate helps a lot too.
There's so much going on. It's not helping our ADHD folks in the audience, okay? Well, I just want to say, same thing with Ellis. Like, I really appreciate you choosing to pick and choose every time you come back what capacity and what facet we're going to see you in. Because, 1, it keeps us on our toes as an audience. But 2, it's a wonderful creative flexibility exercise for you. Like, I love the fact that you've been comfortable enough to share all these different things. I cannot believe that you played through that. I hope that it doesn't lead to any, like, pending long-term damage. So please do, like, tend to it as you need to.
The finger's just fully purple. It's all fine.
Oh, my goodness gracious. But listen, I'm going to tell a story. Raul is he's a character of determination, if nothing else. The first time I met him was in November, I believe, of this season, this past fall. And the open mic was already set. And he had arrived, and he was like, oh, no, I brought my guitar. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, wait, maybe you can play outside afterwards. And I'm talking about the little lobby area here. I go and look. He's outside, like in the cold, in front of the building. And I'm like, how's anybody going to hear him play out there? And he was like, oh, he took that literally. But also, I was like, that shows a lot of grit.
I know, I was out there without a sweater,
She said, I'm going to play outside. So it taught me to be clear in my communication. But also, it kind of just showed, like, he going to do what he got to do anytime he needs to when it comes to his music. So I personally rock with it. So I wouldn't encourage playing with a broken finger, but I do respect and admire your determination for sure.
I would have played the piano today, but...
Yeah. Okay. Well, you have a page because you've been circling with us. You were playing with Picks and Sticks before. You got your own thing going on. Where can our friends out there follow you at? Where can they find you?
I have like a whole bunch of social media with different names.
What's the one you wish to share? And if you don't have to. Nobody's obligated.
You guys can follow my band, the R Band, over there. It's Picks and Sticks with X. It's PIXNSTIX.
And it's definitely a killer time. If you want, remember, we have our music labs archived on our Facebook page where you can go check out some of the things that they were doing as well. So definitely get into it, yeah. Thank you so much, Raul. You guys, please give it up one more time for Raul Anguiano. Woo! Man, I can't imagine, because I am a wimp. And I absolutely wouldn't even step outside, let alone play with a broken anything. So that's crazy. In a good way. Our final act for today's Teen Open Mic is a combination of old and new. We've got a person who's graced the stage many a time, and he decided to come bring along some friends. So I'm excited to welcome Mihai, Dominic, and Sullivan. Come on down, guys. Woo woo! Look at this vibes. Can you please get into it, yeah? Can you check out the attire? Can we see? This was a coordinated choice, okay? I love it. I'm such a fan. I think you might need... Which mic are they using, Ian? This one or they're using this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So while they're getting set up, I do want to take a moment to remind all of you guys that we do have an ongoing submission for music right now with our partnership with our sponsors, Hawes. So if you may have seen on our socials, we are collecting songs that are relaxing songs that you may enjoy, whether it's your own Whether it's an original, whether it's a cover, whether it's a song that you just enjoy, your favorite tune, we're trying to put together a special Music Lab playlist to be played for the animals in their shelter to help keep them calm. So please make sure that you submit any songs that you think of to our DMs on Instagram and Facebook, or simply email us at gwmusiclab@radiomilwaukee.org. Get into it, yeah. Yeah, you can get up now. So I heard a little bit of the sound check earlier, and I know that it's about to slam. Mihai, you look like you're prepared. So while they're continuing to get this, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your friends and what we're going to see today?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. It's really a pleasure to be here. It's my third time here, and it's going to be the third time we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely. So where do you guys all come from?
So we are students at Carey High School. I'm an exchange student here, and tonight we'll put on a show, a very nice show for you guys.
How did you guys meet? Are you like, do you in music class together?
Yes, we are all in the jazz ensemble.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah. What do you play in jazz ensemble? Oh, I know you play. I figured that. But as far as you guys, you play guitar as well in there, or do you play other instruments? Do you play guitar in the jazz ensemble? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, are you guys ready?
Oh
well,
yeah.
I was gonna say yeah. Why don't you? Unless you want it to be a surprise. I'm here for whatever.
Is this mic on?
Yes, is that mic on? Ian, I'm sorry.
Okay, we're playing Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. We decided this like a week ago, by the way. We had no idea what we were doing.
Is this your first time playing together in this trio capacity?
Absolutely.
All right. I dig it. I love when people find their people inside of other entities, so I'm so happy that you guys are here today. Do you have a group name?
Oh, so we are the newest band in town. Like, we are so new. We formed last week. We don't even have a name.
Yeah.
So we are here just to like bring some good vibes and for the experience, you know.
Okay. Well, until you guys figure that out, we're gonna give it a one more time for Mihai, Dominic, and Sullivan. Give it up, guys.
All right, let's get this party starting.
Boy named Johnny Be Good, who never ever learned to read.
Thank you.
I don't think y'all like. Do you have is your pick lighting up?
Oh yeah.
Sir. Wow. I am so amazed.
I call it
Like,
the magic pick.
yeah, magic pick. Listen, you guys are stars. This is so awesome. Yes. Anything to share with our friends here?
You know, music can be so many things. And one thing that you reminded me of is that music can be so fun.
Yes.
This was a blast.
Absolutely.
And I can tell you're having fun together, and just how cool to play in jazz band, and just a very specific style, and then to like have this as an outlet to go outside of that. I also played in jazz band. That's actually where I learned how to play drums.
Yeah.
So it's fun to see you on stage, like letting it rip and letting it loose. And I can just tell y'all are having so much fun together. So thanks for sharing that today.
For sure.
Hell yeah. And like, there is something to be said for showmanship. Like, it actually, if you're out there doing shows, it's a really important part of it. Like, a lot of people think that the music should just speak for itself, and that'd be great. But showmanship is really a thing, and you guys are already killing it.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
big time. And your personalities, you can just see them in the way you play. Like, all three of you, actually. Even though you're like clearly frontman like vibes up there, looking good. All right.
Like, the vibes are so nice. The bandana and sunglasses and the all black.
Yeah.
The vibes.
Yeah. No, it's intense. It's giving, because it's like, I know y'all are young, but it was very like 80s punk, kind of like, hey, oh, let's go, like kind of vibe. Like, that's what I got like the whole time you guys were up
Oh
there.
yeah,
So
can I
I
add
agree.
something?
Yeah.
I noticed this maybe halfway through. I was like, this song has got to be 60, 70 years old.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is an old, like they did their music history thing. Like, that's pretty rad for how young y'all are.
For sure.
Like,
and it was such a specific
so
style
cool.
of
Yeah.
rock and roll too,
Yeah.
like 50s, you know,
y'all,
but y'all
know where it's coming from.
Yeah, and you made it your own, and you out even added like all your own contemporary enough elements to it where it was just like, yeah, this is your thing. So it was really cool. I don't know what else to add. Like, this was super great. Yeah. I know that obviously the more you perform together, the more tighter, you know, coordinating certain transitions. I know coming out of like the solo part, getting back into the vocals, that will be even doper the more you continue going forward. So obviously you're welcome to continue sharing this space with us with that as well. But no, there's so many things you guys, because I am a visual person too. Like, I didn't know who to focus on at any given moment. You all have it, and I think that having that special star quality and je ne sais quoi along with the talent is just really, really great. So thank you for sharing that with us today. Do you have something to say? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. So
Yeah.
I appreciate all of the comments. You guys are great, a great audience, and thank you so much. I loved being here tonight.
This is, and also, like, yeah, for sure. Give it up. I was going to say, too, like, I know you're young, but you know Milwaukee is very big on covers. They're big on cover bands. So if you put this together and shop it out and put some YouTube videos together or some Instagrams, let these local festivals and all these, like, sort of thing, let them know you're here. And I'm sure they would love to host and create space for a young, up-and-coming band like this. So, yeah. Where can folks, oh, go ahead, sorry. Where can folks find you at if you want them to follow you?
Yeah, so I have a YouTube channel. You can follow me at Michael M. I post covers there. And on my Instagram, it's mihai.madi. I can spell it MIHAI.MADI. Thank you.
How about you?
Oh, me? I don't know. I'm just around. Come down to Cudahy High School. You know, whenever a concert's going on, jazz ensemble, band,
Recommend it.
orchestra. We put on some good shows. Okay, I'm the only one here who's in the orchestra.
Yes.
I'm on the big bass. You know, the upright. So if
I
you want
play
to hear
drums
that,
for
okay.
you, dude.
I go, wait, what?
I'm in the orchestra with the drums.
Well, you're not really a part of it. Okay, you kind of just add to it. It's true. He's a good and vital part. But like.
All right, we're never gonna play together ever again.
Boy, this is times like that I really wish MTV still did music. Because this is like choice material right here. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna have to pull up to Cudahy High School whenever I can when I'm in town. And I'm sure all of y'all are gonna do the same thing to keep up with these guys. But if you want to keep up, then just you can get in contact with Mihai. How about you, Dominic?
I'm nowhere.
Oh, same thing. So they say catch me outside. All right. You guys give it a one more time for Mihai, Dominic, and Sullivan. Straight out of Cudahy. Oh, sure. Yeah, get into it. Yeah. Let's get this. Ew. Yes. Listen, one time, I think it was last month or 2 months ago, I had a student come. He brought his own photographer. He brought his own videographer. Do what you need to do, okay? If you got the platform, you got the stage and space, it is yours for the taking. So if this is content. Everything's content. So I'll get into it. Yes, sir. I'm sorry? No, right now. But definitely, if you want to sign up next month, you're at liberty to do so. Right now, we're going to transition to our giveaway. We have some Music Lab T-shirts and a hoodie to make sure we get into the hands of our wonderful attendees here. And I'm going to draw from this basket. If I call the name of somebody who's not here, because I know Running Rebels had to hit it, I will just draw one more time. But if not, we'll just see who we can allocate who's here. Drum roll, please, on the thighs. Our first T-shirt is going to Aaron Bronner. Congratulations. Now, if I call your name, stay. You don't have to come up yet. I will come and get your sizes after we're done taking our picture because we'll take a post-lab photo on stage with everyone, so please stay tuned. Our next T-shirt is going to drum roll, please. Is this Akira? Is Akira here? Oh, it's your buddy? Congratulations. T-shirts, yes. And the Music Lab hoodie for the one time. Drum roll, please. Dominic, congratulations. This is a good luck lab. Everybody was actually here. I love it. Okay, my friends, please make sure that you stay tuned because on April 5th is our next session. We are going to have a very special lab featuring DJ Bitzan, a.k.a. Tyrone Miller, on the art of DJing. And he's also the former Music Lab director of this program. So he's going to have a lot of insight to share with you guys about what he's been up to. So please make sure you stay tuned and sign up. I want to thank our wonderful supporters again who are why we are here. Music Lab is presented by Hyphen, a Radio Milwaukee station, American Family Insurance, Daniel M. Sorb Charitable Trust, Colby Foundation, Humane Animal Welfare Society, a.k.a. HAWS, Ralph Evinrude Foundation, Waco Group, Marcus Corp Foundation, MPS Partnership for the Arts and Humanities, our community partners, Ronald Reagan, MHSA, Peak Initiative, Running Rebels, and of course, wonderful guests from Girls Rock MKE. Thank you so much to Mary Joy, Hickey, and Nail Polish for joining us. Thank you again. A special shout out to Ian's Pizza. Shout out to Visionary Studios for our live stream. Shout outs to Ian. Shout outs to Jen. Shout outs to Gabby on all of our visuals. And thank you so much. My name is B Free. This has been a wonderful lab. Get into it, yeah. Good night, guys.